Hey beautiful people, my name is Dr. Stacy Berman and I am here with another episode of Ask the Doctor. In this episode, we're going to cover a technique that's going to help you feel unstuck in your life. Now, I work with lots of people who feel stuck, whether it's because of emotional issues, psychological issues, sometimes environmental issues, or issues in relationship, or issues with career, or just feeling stuck in general. But it's a common theme for people that I see today. And one of the techniques that is often overlooked to help people start shifting the way that they're feeling and shifting that feeling of stuckness is through the physical body. In a very simplistic version or a simplistic rundown, when we have regular thinking, feeling, and behaving patterns that become chronic, they become locked into the tissue, posture, and musculature of the body. And then we start holding our bodies in particular positions and moving in particularly rigid ways, and even sometimes feel like chronic pain, like always pain in the shoulders or the back, things like this. And so what we can do is we can reverse engineer that, and we could start moving the body in new ways in order to then rewire the self, so we start feeling, thinking, and behaving in new ways, and then voila, we become unstuck. So the exercise that we're going to do today is called upright downright. And the idea here is to use two opposing forces, that of gravity, the downward push, and that of levity, the upward pull. And so what this is doing when we're practicing it is it's getting the body to start moving in new ways. And remember that when we have chronic thoughts and emotional patterns, it locks us into particular movement patterns. So we're changing the movement patterns in order to change the way we feel, the way we think, and eventually the way we behave. So it's a reverse engineering. If you are feeling stuck in your life, there are most likely some deeper rooted issues that you should work on and uncover and deal with. This particular exercise will, though, help make small incremental changes to the way that you're processing your emotion, to the way that your body is wiring. And when you change the way that your body is wiring, you eventually start changing the way you see things, you start changing the way you intake information, and voila, you feel less stuck in your life. So this isn't going to solve your entire life, but it will get you to feel differently, and that's what we're trying to do. So it's a basic squat, but what I want you to focus on is when you're squatting down, instead of thinking of the down motion, you're going to swing your arms up and think of stretching all the way up to the sky. And then when you're standing back up, instead of thinking of going this way, I want you to think of pushing your feet down into the floor. So what this looks like is I'm going to squat here and think of reaching all the way up, and then squat and pushing my feet all the way down. And again, up, stretching up, and pushing my feet into the floor. And I would say do about a minute to a minute and a half of this. And again, we're not changing your life here, but it is going to get the energy and information going through your body, through the nerve impulses. It's going to get your biochemical makeup to start shifting a little bit, and you're going to start feeling slightly different.